And here we go. Good evening, everybody. Here we are post-Pesach, got our special guests, and we're still thinking about Pesach. So I asked them to find us somebody who was someplace interesting to go and do a Seder. We got the best guy to the most interesting place. Mordechai, first of all, thank you so much for spending time with us. Really appreciate it. Tell us where you were for Pesach and how in the world you wound up there.
Yes, thank you. So I was in Phuket, Thailand for Pesach, which is a city in Thailand, Phuket. And the way I got there was as follows. So every year, Chabad International, Americas, sends out young guys in pairs of two across the world, about 800 of us in total for Pesach to help run the Seder. In some cases to help the local Chabad rabbi run the Seder, some cases to run their own Seder, depending on the location. And they were sent to 60-something different countries.
Wow.
And all over the world, really.
So did you specifically ask to go to Thailand, or you just signed up and you got a random assignment? Give us a little bit of the mechanics. Some people here have children who are going to be that age. How does it work? You just say, "Oh, put my name down. Give me any place in the world." How does that work?
Right. Yeah. So I've been doing this for the past couple Pesachs.
Where else have you been?
So last year I went to La Paz, Mexico.
Okay.
And the two previous Pesachs were COVID, so I was home, in Long Island.
Hey, not so bad.
And then before COVID, I was in Ukraine, actually.
Oh wow!
A small town in Zhytomyr, Ukraine.
Oh boy.
That was different. Yeah, that was exciting. The way it basically works is that they have a sign up, online sign up for different yeshiva students throughout the Chabad yeshivas, and once you're in the system there's emails and you can easily sign up again, but you sign up in pairs. So me and my partner, that my travel partner from yeshiva, we signed up together. And the way it is, you sign up together and you're basically committing to go wherever they send you. They could send you as close as upstate New York or as far as Phuket, Thailand. So I was sent to one of the furthest, probably or close up there, can't get much further, places, and we're pretty excited about it.
So Pesach is Wednesday night. When did you arrive in Phuket, Thailand?
So we left on Sunday, Sunday the 11th of Nisan. So I want to be at the OL on the Rebbe's birthday is 11th of Nisan, so I want to be there.
I was there.
So I did the Shabbos and the Sunday morning, and I left from the OL around noon, Sunday afternoon, New York time, and so we took a flight from New York, from JFK to to Phuket, with a stopover in Abu Dhabi, in the United Arab Emirates. So 13-hour flight there.
Oh,
and we had about 12-hour stopover there. So we were there for the 12 hours in Abu Dhabi. And then we took another 8-9 hour flight around to Phuket. So with that stopover, we're talking about 30 hours. And then
so you arrive in Phuket. Now, is there like a caterer? Is there a hall? Did you have to make the food? Is there a jewel there? You go and say, okay, hi, I'm here, like my 20 pounds of shmura matzah and my murrah. Like, how do you put together all the foods and so on?
Right. Yeah. So we arrive Tuesday morning around like 11 a.m. Tuesday morning. It's ready as 2 days later. And we get picked. It was about the Chabad house, the Chabad rabbi, full time in Phuket, Thailand.
Who's that?
And his name is Rabbi Glisten Shin.
Okay. Oh,
he's from originally from Israel, and he runs the day-to-day operations of Chabad at Phuket, and he has like a massive 6-story Chabad center in the center of the tourist. All the tourists are in the center. There's a big, massive building over there, and he has 2 full-time kosher restaurants, the Milchik and Fleischig meat and dairy, and a whole operation. He has about 30-40 full-time staff there between the cleaning and the restaurants and everything.
So those are locals. When you say full-time staff, those are local Thai people, correct?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
and
local Thai.
Who comes to the Seder? Who are the participants?
Right. So the Seder happened wasn't in the Chabad house itself. Was a few blocks away in this hotel resort. There was at the Seder. There's close to 3,000 people at the Seder. One of the biggest in the world.
3,000 people.
3,000, yeah, close to
And where
3,000
do you
people.
get shmura, matzah, and murrah for 3,000 people? Just like sort of call up the day before. Hi, can you cater us? We're having a sit-down dinner for 3,000 people.
Right. So
that's
so
a lot
all
of
that was.
that's a lot of
It's true.
potato
Yes.
peeling.
Oh yeah. Yes. That was a lot. It was So all of that was prearranged. So basically, the way it worked was that me and my chabrusa came to run the English-speaking part of the Seder.
Okay.
So the idea of the way it works is that on this hotel resort, there's the biggest room on the resort, basically a big nice room which could fit close to 800 to 1,000 people sitting down.
I love it, of course.
So that's one room, and then because of so many people, they had another tent set up that fit another 1,800 people.
Who are these people? Are these?
Yeah, right. So these are all 90%, 90+% are tourists, are families. Not so much, a few backpackers, but mainly families from Israel that came, either not religious or just there on vacation. A couple even were religious people from Israel that came kind of like to celebrate Passover somewhere more exciting.
Yeah, I guess. We say next year in Jerusalem. They're like next year in Phuket, Thailand.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's where. So those two big rooms were for the tourists, the Israeli Hebrew-speaking tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was two side smaller rooms. One had both about 100 each. Okay. One was for the locals that speak Hebrew, about 100 people. So the rabbi brought down his brother-in-law to run that Seder. Uh-huh. And then me and my friend ran the English-speaking Seder for about 100 people. So we had our own side room right off the big hall that we could run for the English speakers, because it's a very different style. Besides the language, the size basically makes it a whole complicated system. I'll explain how they run the massive room. You have 1,800 people in one room with no microphone, obviously, because it's holiday, right? So yeah, it's we had our own about 100 people, 100, 120 in that range, on a side room. And that's how we ran that.
You kind of have to share some pictures. I'm going to share a screen. If you just tell us what we're looking at here.
Yes.
That's you in the middle. And
yes.
Who are these other fine-looking fellows?
So the one in the picture to my right is the local Chabad rabbi, Rabbi Rozensweig.
Gotcha.
He runs all the operations there. And on my left is my chabrusa, who came with me, who also an American. Name? His name is Rabbi Avramel Silverberg.
Oh, is he related to our Rabbi Silverberg from Masifta?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. He's from Canada, London. Not America. He's Canadian, London, Ontario.
Okay, Canada. So here we got another picture. That's you, and that's him again?
Yes, so that's us on the way. The day before Passover, we went to check out the hotel. So we took the local tuk-tuk. That's the local taxi. It's called tuk-tuk. Which is basically like a taxi, but like a kind of outdoors, but like you're sort of indoors. So that is us taking a ride in that taxi heading to the hall for the massive Seder.
Crazy. Okay, so we got some video here. So tell us what we're watching here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is that?
So that is the biggest room. That's the tent. The tent, which is the bit that has the most people out of everyone. That had about 1,800 seats, and it was all full. And that's where the Seder was. That was where the biggest.
How does he get supplies? I mean, how do you get kosher meat in Phuket, Thailand to feed 3,000 people? Does he get it shipped in from Israel, from Australia?
Yeah. So Israel. He basically gets these shipping containers of shipped from Israel of the meat, the wine, the chicken, the matzah, and the local produce they get there.
What are we watching here? What is this?
That is the room that holds about 800 people. That's the indoor room.
That's a small room, huh? That's
a small one. That's a small one.
That's exactly. The kiddie Seder, only 800
exactly.
People. Okay, What do we got here?
So here we are. This is where the English-speaking Seder will be. doing the final preparations. There's a few other Siddharam that'll be happening on the side over there.
Oh my gosh! And this is
As
all in
well
the
as over there,
hotel.
besides other massive halls where there'll be thousands there as well.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where that room that you see the video in is, like I said in the video, is where the English speaking Seder took place.
And where's this is before Pesach?
Yeah. So this is before Pesach. This is so Passover started. The holiday itself started a few minutes to 7 over there.
Mm-hmm.
So the people started coming already 5:30, 6. So enough time to register, meaning they register online, but to sign their name. And everyone got wristbands, different color wristbands, depending on which place they were seated, so they could know where to go and where they would be seated. And because it was an hour before the holiday, we were putting on tefillin with people, as you could see in the video. Throughout that late afternoon, we probably put on tefillin on dozens, if not hundreds, of people.
Right.
That were coming to celebrate.
Everybody's signing up.
Yeah. So, lighting.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this hotel. Yeah. Are there other tourists in this hotel besides the Seder people?
Yeah.
There was for a surprise.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're giving us some looks, but no. So you see, they're going again doing a place where I went to light the Yom Tov candles, as well as there was some appetizers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
3,000 people.
And people start to people coming in there.
There you go. Get ready.
We have someone here putting on tefillin for the first time. We have thousands of people showing up now. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
crazy.
That was someone putting on tefillin for the first time, probably in the 60s. So that was something special. Yeah, and there was many of those type of things where people.
So how long did you stay? The whole week of Pesach, or you came home on Chol Hamoed?
So we actually, it was a 3-day holiday. There was, it was Thursday, Friday, and then Shabbos. So Saturday night, we left. We had a flight.
You must have been pretty tired. Did you have both nights, both Seders like this, 3,000 people?
So no. So in Israel, they only celebrate one day of Passover, and as well as when they leave Israel, they keep only one day. So therefore, because most of the people were Israeli, therefore. They didn't keep, the Israelis only came the first night. The second night, we had a smaller Seder in the Chabad house, maybe 50, 60 English speakers that, from Australia, South Africa, America, and places like that we made the Seder for. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, this is so exciting. How do your parents feel about you not being home for Pesach?
Well, like I said, it wasn't the first year, so
you're used to it, huh?
Yeah, my brother also went, so he went to Utah. Not as exciting, but but
that could be pretty exciting. All right, excellent. All right, well, we're going to open up if anyone wants to unmute and ask a specific question. Otherwise, we're going to say thank you and let the rabbi go. What a crazy story! That is wonderful. You guys are nuts. Phuket, Thailand, 3,000 people. You couldn't get 3,000 people in Chicago, no matter what you gave them, but they go to Phuket, Thailand for 3,000 people.
Exactly.
All right. And we're going to say goodnight. We're going to thank you so much.
I have a question.
Yes, jump in.
Hi, it's Simcha. How old are the Bachrim that go on this? Like, what year is it in your? Like, my son's leaving Shir Gimel this year at Masifta here, and Meretz Hashem will hear good news about where he wants to go. And then, how old?
Right.
Other people.
Yeah, sure. So, the earliest that they send is 18, 19. They keep on switching the age, but in 18 or 19, they that's the earliest they send. Yeah.
18 and 19.
But usually the first year, they usually send guys in the first year or two, like within America or within Canada, more locally. And the older they get, I'm 23, so they send a little bit more.
So like
places.
second year is all.
Yeah, second year is all. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Crazy. All right. We'll have Hoodie on when he goes to Phuket, Thailand, or wherever he goes.
Hoodie has it for bringing if anyone wants to join with a bonfire going on with all the Bachrim in our backyard. And I think Rabbi Lipsker's coming.
Sounds good. We should have had them on. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Rabbi, so much. Really appreciate your time. This was great. You guys are wild to go to Phuket, Thailand for Pesach. I love it. Okay, everybody. Tomorrow night we're going to learn some Pirkei Avos. We'll